Hey guys, how you all doing? So would you believe it's the 24th of December, Christmas Eve? I managed to get out on the bike as well. So the family have all gone down the gym for a last minute session. So they can eat what they want and drink what they want, I presume. That's their thought process behind it. So I thought I'd take a little jaunt out. And why not? It's a lovely day. Nice and bright and clear. Just taking a little ride out. One thing I've done since the last vlog that I did with regards to my first impression on this bike, so I've changed the horn. As you guys are probably aware, any standard OEM horn on any of the bikes probably sounds like a bumblebee stuffed in a jar with a cotton wool wrapped around it, and it's pretty useless. Nobody can really hear it, especially if you're sitting in a car. You wouldn't really be able to hear it coming forward. So I looked around, had a thought of what to do, what to get. On my BFR I changed it for a Denali single tone horn, which was louder and just had a bit of a deeper sound, which was fine. So this time I had to look and search around on the internet, on the webs, on YouTube, see what others had done. I found what I thought to be, for me, a very good solution. So I got, for 15 quid delivered, which I thought was really good, FIAMM, I think it's pronounced, FIAMM, twin tone horns. So you've got a high tone and a low tone. Nice bit of kit. Seems to be well made. I thought for that price it might be a bunch of poo, but it wasn't. It was very good. So I went about fixing them on the bike yesterday. A little bit bigger, obviously fatter. I'll put a picture up than the standard ones, clearly. More like a pancake, I think. But one of them fitted in the place of the original OEM, and I was hoping to fit the other one to the opposite side. So the OEM one, you know, fits down in this corner here. And I was looking on this side here to see if there was another space there to be able to fit it, maybe a bolt hole of some sort. And I couldn't see one that was good enough. The plastics on the inside of here are different to the plastics on the inside of that side. So you can't really manipulate anything to go in that way. So, but never mind. So what I did is I mounted it in the centre between the forks, literally just down in here. Obviously on a bracket, so it's hanging down, and it still gives obviously full use of the steering lock to lock. It doesn't get tagged in any way. So one sits here, and the other one sits where the original one was. Had to play about with the wiring. Had to use my own wiring system. Obviously it's canvas on here, so I used that original canvas link for the horn, and I had a canvas lead to be able to change it anyway, so that I got then two positive and negative coming off of that, so I can use those then to attach to a relay, and then from the relay obviously power from the battery, and there the other end directly to the horns, splitting off to both horns, and then having to find a place to be able to earth the pair of the horns, which I found. One which was easy for the middle, the other one wasn't so easy. Couldn't find it anywhere actually around this area. There was proper earth for it. So I eventually just got a long label and stuck it straight back to the earth on the battery, and that works fine, so not a problem. As for the sound, well, a heck of an improvement. I'm not going to do it now because I've got this car in front. But yeah, so I would rather be heard. Obviously with this bike you're quite easily seen with the big old bright LED lights on, and the riding lights of course to the side. But obviously to be able to hit the horn and be heard much better is a plus. So yes, as for the sound, let's just see if you can hear this properly over the mic while we're riding. Are you ready? So that's the sound that you now get, which actually for me is more like a flipping car. As I said, you've got a twin tone on this, so one's a high and one's a low. When they both match together, it makes a very loud sound. So simple little fix. I was interested in maybe doing a new end can to make it a little louder, and I quite like the Arrow end can, although what I did watch is a gentleman goes by the name of the Mr. Flyer on YouTube. I suspect a lot of you may have heard of him or maybe watching him. I like him, he does a lot of good videos, very professional. He changed his to an Arrow and it looked nice, it sounded good, but interestingly enough he just did a vlog recently, which is I think it was 3 years of owning the bike. He got a GS rather than GSA, and he'd taken it off for reasons that he was just not comfortable with it on the long journeys that he does. He felt it was just too loud and too rumbling and got into the ears, which I thought was an interesting comment to make. One I don't suppose many people would actually admit to say that it's too loud and want to take it off and go back to the original. Hello, mate. So there you go. So I will not bother doing that. I'll just keep it as it is. I actually like the sound of the original one. It does look like a big old piece of metal stuck on the side, but you know, it does the job. I think it's a good sound. So keep us in gears. Another thing I don't like about this bike then is the small gear lever. It just seems ever so small, and it seems to be tucked in underneath rather than poking out a bit like it should do. I know, probably because I'm just used to it being a different position coming from the BMW. But I'll either get used to it, or I might just buy a little extension to go on there. And then I'm done with it, so I won't moan any more about that. Still, so that's it. Just a short little one. New horn. I would thoroughly recommend it. Like I said, it's quite cheap and good replacement to do. It cost me 15 quid. It was delivered for that as well. Offered a good old eBay. Yeah, so with that, Merry Christmas everybody. Have a good New Year and ride safe, and speak to you all soon. Cheers.
That's all, folks.